Houston Real Estate Radio starts right now.
Welcome back to Houston Real Estate Radio. I'm your host, Shanna Register, and every week we bring you news and information you can use on your next real estate transaction. This weekend, we are live remote broadcasting out at Reliance Center. We are at the 18th Annual Texas Home and Garden Show. Lots of great vendors out here telling us about their products, a lot of great things, anything for outside the house, inside the house. If you want to sell your house, anything you want to do that has to do with where you're living, you can find it here at the Texas Home and Garden Show out at Reliant. Today's the last day of the show. If you miss any of the information from today's radio show, you can always go online and get more information at HoustonRealEstateRadio.com. We're also on Twitter. You can tweet us your real estate questions using hashtag HRER, or you can call us at 281-882-8088. We like to answer your questions right here on the air every Sunday, 281-882-8088. Always like to hear from you. If you're out here at the show, you can stop by the booth. We'll be happy to answer your questions out here at the booth as well, but if you want to call them in, you can. I've got Ronnie Vi joining me here. He is with Brazos Valley Services. They are an HVAC company. So welcome to the show, Ronnie.
Thank you, Shannon. It's good to be here.
Great turnout today out here at Reliant.
It has been a great turnout. The whole show has been good.
So tell me what you guys do, because y'all offer something special that a lot of homeowners probably hadn't thought about doing. What do you have?
We have solar air conditioning, Shannon. The brand name is Solar Cool. It's a heating and air conditioning system. Replaces your existing system with a 32 SEER, which is the most efficient unit on the market today.
Okay.
Because we're using renewable energy, it qualifies for a 30% federal tax credit.
Oh, I love that. So you can save money on your taxes, get new equipment, and save money on your utility bills.
Actually, it is about 40 to 60% more efficient than a standard system. So, yeah, that's the whole focus of the solar.
Is it a little more costly to install?
Yes, it is, Shannon. It's of course, we've got a solar collector. It works like a conventional system. We've got the inside unit, the outside unit, but we also have the solar collector that normally goes on the roof.
Goes on the roof. Okay.
That's right.
And you install that on the roof. You don't have to have a roofer come out.
No, we do the complete installation. Actually, we do a complete assessment of somebody's existing system, make sure their ductwork's okay. We test the ductwork to make sure it's not leaking, make sure that's up to code as far as installation goes, make sure that the system's just, when we're done with it, it's going to be just like a new system, or probably better than a lot of the new systems.
So can someone who's got an existing home with an existing system who just has their air conditioning unit go out, can they call you and you start replacing that AC unit with solar, or do you have to start from the ground and replace the entire heating and air conditioning system to make this work?
Right. It does have to be the complete system.
Okay.
It's integrated. It's built to work together. The compressor, the outside unit, the inside unit, evaporator coil, and the furnace has to have a variable speed blower. So all of that works in conjunction, so we get the most out of the solar. So
you really need to be building a new home and getting this installed, or changing over your entire system like a lot of people have to do when they have an older home.
That's right. That's the majority of what we do, is replace the existing systems. And like I said, we do the free assessments, and we make sure that everything else on their system is working up to code and is good or better than most new systems out there.
So tell me price difference on going with a solar system versus staying with your more traditional system.
They run about 25% more than a high-efficient two-stage unit. A high-efficiency Train, Lennox, or Carrier, one of the
So a little more expense in the beginning.
Right.
But like geothermal, to get that, you've got to start doing a lot of digging, and also you don't have to do that. You just have to add something to the roof.
Yeah, we're a lot more cost-effective than geothermal with the solar. Yes.
All right. And with the solar, do you ever have any problems with it? I mean, is it going to operate like your traditional unit where you just have it maintained twice a year, or are there other things you have to do?
Yes, you do have to have it maintained twice a year, just like a conventional system. Actually, it is a conventional system at night. When the sun's not out, it goes back and it works just like a conventional system.
Okay.
But these systems have one of the best warranties in the market also. They have a 10-year full parts and labor on everything.
Okay.
They have what they call a quality pledge, where if the condenser, the outside unit, if the compressor goes out in that unit, you get a complete new outside unit. We don't come in there and tear it apart and replace the compressor. You just get a complete new outside unit.
Okay.
Kind of like if somebody's motor in their car goes out, rather than take the motor out and put a new motor in it, they get a whole new car.
Whole new car. I like that. Okay. So outside in the yard, it doesn't take up any more room. You just have to have a place on the roof.
That's right.
Okay.
The only thing that a conventional system would not have that this one does have is the solar collector, which goes on the roof. So space considerations, if you've got an existing system there now,
you've got room for it.
or you're building a new house and you've got a space allowed for your for your system, then it would fit there.
Now, when you have issues with this system, can just anybody service it, or only your company has this product right now?
Yeah, you have to be certified to work on the solar cooled systems.
Okay.
And we do service the greater Houston area.
Okay.
We have certified technicians. We have maintenance programs for all of our customers, so they can have the unit maintained and meet all the qualifications with the manufacturer.
And about how much, on a 2,500 square foot home, about how much would a new solar system cost?
That it depends, but somewhere I would say between $15,000 and $20,000 for the complete system. After tax credits, we also have CenterPoint rebates that are available right now that these units qualify for, and we have a Go Green rebate that's out there. After all that, considering all that, you're probably talking around $10,000.
Okay. So. And you're going to save a lot every month on your utility bill.
40 to 60%.
So during the day, on a sunny, bright day, you're going to not be, paying for using those units. Is that right?
That's the beauty of these units. The hotter it gets, when that sun's beating down on on your house and on your unit and everything, other systems, conventional standard systems, they're working their hardest. That's when this unit is working its best. Now, you do still have some consumption of electricity, but this is kind of like putting, we have a customer, this engineer, and he describes it as like putting an EcoBoost on your air conditioner. So basically, our unit, when the sun's out, when it needs the cooling the most capacity, it's cruising along in low speed, drawing about half or less the amps than a normal system would draw. Okay.
All right. Well, and all the ductwork and all of the main system that you would normally have with an HVAC system doesn't change.
It does not change in most cases. Now, there's a lot of systems out there that we go in. They've got hot or cold rooms.
You have to kind of revamp it.
Yeah, they're leaking or it's not up to code. So we make sure when we put this system in, everything's up to code.
On a day like today and yesterday, when it was just so rainy, is the unit still going to work well, even when it's so rainy? It's just going to be pulling working the way a normal unit would. That's not a solar unit, right?
That's correct, Shannon. Okay. Anytime the sun's not out at night, then it's going to go, or on a rainy day, it's going to go back and work like a conventional system. Now, anytime, even though on a day like today, it's not raining, and it's overcast, but you still have some thermal energy from the sun out there. So it is doing some work out there, but it's not as much as it is when a bright sunny day when you need your air conditioner the most.
And when you have a solar unit, you can never complain again about it being so hot and have to spend so much money to cool the house, right?
That's correct.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming on the show, Ronnie, and appreciate all the information, because I don't think we've ever talked about solar heating and air conditioning systems before on Houston Real Estate Radio, so it's great information. Appreciate it. All right, if people are interested in this, of course, they can find you out here at the home show. But if they want to find you through a website, what's your website?
www.brazosvalleyservices.com, or you can go to solarairconditioninghouston.com.
Fantastic. All right. You're listening to Houston Real Estate Radio this Sunday afternoon. And if you have any real estate questions, call us 281-882-8088. Every week, we also put our videos on Facebook. You can join us there. If you've missed any of today's show, you can find it on Facebook. And you can also join us at HoustonRealEstateRadio.com. We'll see you again next week.